Hi and welcome to Wickersley Angling Centre. On today's video what I'm going to talk about, not too long, just a brief intro to be fair. It's a brand new range of products that we're getting, or we've just got in the shop, or they'll be coming in over the next couple of weeks, and it's a company what's run by a good friend of mine called Simon Willsmore from London, and it's called Hydra. Now, they don't make a lot of stuff, and some of you may already have heard of the company called Hydra because they do a range of luggage, which I am going to talk about that in one of my other videos. But they do some really nice niche little products in their range what not many people have seen yet. So I thought I'd just do a quick little video just to tell you what things we've got in stock and what's going to be coming in over the next few weeks. So they do a lovely range of proper silicone pole float rubber, and it's in a nice little box and it's all different colours, i.e. for each different size, so it's really easy to tell what diameter silicone you want for your pole floats. And in this one there's a 0.3, a 0.5, a 0.7 and a 1mm hole for your pole float stem, so that'll cover near 99% of your pole floats what we use in England, i.e. a wire stem, a carbon stem, a fiberglass stem, and a cane stem on some of the old floats what I still use on canal. So that is really nice soft silicone like we used to get in the good old days. They do a massive range of hooks. We've cherry picked 2 or 3 different ones. They do a couple of nice hooks for our canal system. We have plenty of matches on our canal, so a nice hooks for maggot fishing, pinky and squat fishing. They do then also different ranges of hooks for carp fishing, carp barbless, spade ends, some nice ones for F1s as well. So there's quite a lot of hooks in the range, but we've just cherry picked 2 or 3 to start with to see how we get on with them. Now they do some flat float winders. Now this is the small one. The big one's like a saucepan lid. It's bloody massive. But these are for storing your flat floats on. So as I say, with flat floats, they're an expensive item, and we never have anywhere to store them properly. And there's a couple of companies now that are getting it sorted, and so we can keep our rigs nice and safe. And this is the one what Hydra do. Now this is the best thing what I like, and it's probably the littlest, it's probably the most underestimated item in the range, I think. And I'm getting older, I'm 50 odd year old now, and my eyesight ain't as good as it used to be. And we always struggle when we're fishing to see us floats in certain conditions. Like you'll start off the day on a nice yellow tip float, red tip or black tip, whichever you want, on a nice slim float like that. Most people, because they can't see the floats, always say, have you got any thick floats, any thick bristled floats? That's not always what you want. You want a float that you can see but is still nice and sensitive to see the bites. It's no point having a great big thick bristle if it don't go under with a roach on or whatever. So sometimes for silverfish fishing we have to fish with really fine bristles like 1/2 mm, 3/4 mm and 1 mm bristles. So it's very hard to see them when you're fishing up against boats if the light changes on the canal, or sedges and grasses and things like that. But I saw these the other day and I thought these were bloody brilliant. And as you can see on this float here, it's already got one on the end. I've just pushed one on. So basically you've got your pole float bristle. Then you get these, and they're just little silicone beads with a hole all the way through centre. They are neutral buoyancy, so it doesn't alter the shotting pattern of your float. But what you do with them is you just get your pole float and push it onto end of your pole float bristle like that. But it's thickened your bristle up. You can see it against any different coloured background what you've got. As I say, the neutral buoyancy, so they don't make any, don't do anything to your shotting pattern of your float. So you don't have to be taking shots off and that with them. But they come in different sizes. There's a small, a medium and a large. And I think that is an absolute brilliant little invention. Whoever thought of that, he wants a gold star, honestly, because The times when you're like this in between boats and looking and trying to find things, then you can just pull one off. If light changes, you might not need it back on again. But at some time in the day, the light will change, and you definitely could do with something on your float just to make it so you can see it. They come in a packet like this. So you get probably, I don't know, half a dozen in a packet. And there's different colours. You can even paint them black if you wanted to leave your yellow float or your red float, whatever. And you can just felt tip one black so you can see it when it goes dull and what have you. But these are brilliant if you struggle to see your floats at distance. Give them a go. Honestly, they're really, really good.